Has
there is a
learned
late breaking.
We've just gotten word from
just now coming into the CNN Center.
Challenger, go at throttle up.
Roger, go at throttle up.
As a journalist, it was probably the saddest moment of my life. This was actually happening right in front of you, and you saw these waves of people and reunions and hugs.
It was a story that just reached out and gripped America.
Bringing you the world for 20 years. This is CNN.
Welcome to the 20th anniversary of CNN. I'm Larry King. Here in Atlanta, exactly 20 years ago tonight, CNN jumped headfirst into the news business and never looked back. For the next 2 nights, we'll relive some of the most memorable stories through the eyes of the folks who covered them. And we'll talk live to some of the people who made those stories so unforgettable. And first up, who else? The man who invented the idea of a 24-hour news channel and somehow got it on the air, Ted Turner. How did the idea, you remember when it first came to you?
No.
Do you remember how, you don't remember how playing it? It was some years before it started.
Oh, yeah. It was 3 or 4 years before it started.
Did you test market it?
No.
You didn't merchandise it anywhere? You didn't call in heads and say, how do you think this will do?
For a number of years, I asked my friends and, you know, the people I went out to dinner with, or, you know, I said, what do you think of the idea of a 24-hour news channel? And, you know, I had already thought it through pretty well, and they all thought it was a good idea.
They did?
I didn't run into anybody that didn't think it was a good idea.
Is that because you said it, or you think they were giving you sincere answers?
I think they were giving me sincere answers. It was a great idea.
Did you expect it to become what it became, truth?
I thought it was going to be a big success, but I didn't know that it would be this successful. And besides, you know, 25 years ago when I first started thinking about it, I just thought, well, you know, I want to get it to break even, make some money. I didn't think, you know, 25. I was only thinking 10 years ahead, not 25 years ahead.
But you said we'll go off the air when the world comes to an end.
Yeah.
So you expected certainly it would be lasting.
Yes.
Did you ever think it would be the worldwide identity?
News of record.
Yeah, did you ever think that?
Well, I certainly thought it, you know, sometime after we started. I could see we were going to be a big winner.
Those days when people were making fun of it, kidding it, CBS wanted to buy you
all
out.
my life, people kidded about me. When I started sailing, you know, I said I was going to be a champion, and people laughed at me then. And, you know, people laughed at me when my father died and I took over the billboard. But I'm used to people laughing. People laughing at me just makes me just dig in and work a little harder. It's a good incentive.
So when CNN started and the press was kidding you and other networks were making fun and the tendency was to put it down, that didn't bother you at all?
Not at all. I consider it a compliment.
And when those early days were rough, did you keep the faith? Did you always think this would make...
Never questioned it. I knew it was going to be a hit from before it went on the air.
We'll be back with more from Ted Turner. And coming up, CNN Day One.